All right, everyone, so I'm gonna be doing a color review for all of you. And for those of you that don't know, Sally Beauty Supply has two brands that are professional that are now doing box colors, or rather professional color in a box with very simple instructions. And I'm gonna be reviewing the Ion Intensive Shine Intense Light Auburn 5IR, which is essentially very similar to like a 5RR. It's a very, very intense red shade, a medium red, so it is a true red with no added brown pigment. So let me get a quick shot. All right, so the box, it's kind of hard to see with the lighting, but it is perfectly packaged. It shows a picture of a model with very intense red hair and some highlights. If you open up the box, you will get all the classical dye culprits, your instructions, your tube of color, and your developer. And they give you a conditioner as well as a pre-color treatment. The box, when you open it, it smells like apple. Very professional and very well done. So on the back of the box gives you very simple to follow instructions. Simply mix your color, apply your color, process, and rinse thoroughly. It tells you over here that the dye contains exotic oils, argan oil, camellia oil, and coconut oil, what the kit contains, and it tells you the features of this product, that it will give you brilliant, long-lasting color, fade-resistant, gray coverage, and nourished hair. It'll give you more shinier hair, not necessarily healthier hair, but it will make the hair look healthier and more vibrant. You get in your box an after color treatment, which is your conditioner, your pre-color treatment, which will balance out your porosity. I like this idea because if you have chemically treated hair, texturized hair like with a perm or keratin treatment, your hair may be porous, and this will actually help to fill in those little gaps so the color comes out evenly. You get a tube of developer that is very liquidy, and you get your tube of color, very professional looking. I've read the label on this and it says you get about 5 ounces, which is a lot of color. That is more than enough for your regrowth. And if you are doing an all over color application, you may have enough with just 1 box of color. If you have extra long or thick hair, make sure you get 2 boxes. And also do your patch test. I want to open the instructions because inside the instructions are pretty easy to follow. You guys can see this. It gives you all kinds of tips on what to do before you color, some expert tips. It pictures out everything, so if you're a visual learner, you have that feature here. Tells you how to apply roots only, or if you're doing a first time color. So very simple to do. It tells you how to put on the pre-color treatment. If you are coloring it, doing a root color, you just apply it only to your roots. Leave it on for 20 minutes, 20 to 30 minutes, and then the remaining 10 minutes for the lengths and ends. So basically no more than 40 minutes. You can go to 45 for max gray coverage. That is my own professional tip. If you're doing an all over color application, just apply it everywhere and leave it on. But read your instructions because it gives you more detailed ones. Then you're gonna rinse and style. So it's very easy to do. I'm probably not gonna film myself doing the whole thing because it is straightforward. This is the instructions for the patch test, as well as really good tips that I highly recommend reading. So I like the overall layout of everything. It's very appealing to the eye. For the consumer that does not have professional knowledge, this is definitely a very easy and straightforward product to use. All right, everyone. So I am going to be coloring my hair with the Ion Intensive Shine Light Intense Auburn 5IR. So to get things started, I read all the instructions, and I'm going to be using the pre-color treatment, which is pretty simple to use. You just put it on from the mid shaft to the ends. And what this does is this is gonna even out all the porosity, so all of this does not get super dark and drab. And it smells almost like apple. And it's this really, really nice gel-like consistency. I'm just gonna take this and put it right through. And it does make your hair feel sticky. You can see that it's almost like this, like a jelly-like consistency. So I'm gonna leave this in for a few minutes just to let it absorb in. All Alright, so I use the color key, and after you put your color part 1 into part 2, you can just shake it like so. It makes it super easy to shake. And your color starts turning red immediately. So go apply this to your roots and process for 40 minutes. If you're gonna leave the color on your mid shaft and ends for the 10 minutes, then start applying at 35 minutes. For a total of 45 minutes for great coverage. All right, so this looks really, really red. I'm gonna put the post-color treatment and then dry it. I think it'll darken up a little bit. All right, so here's a quick look of the finished result, and I actually like it a lot. My one biggest criticism is that it does not look even from root to tip. So I did leave it on for actually 5 minutes instead of 10, even with the protector that would have evened out the porosity. And as you can see, up here is much lighter than the rest. This does look a lot brighter than it actually is. I gotta go in better lighting, but it's more of like a burgundy. It's like a deeper red. Definitely is like a 5RR. I thought it was more like a violet, but this definitely is a true red. It matches decently well, except the highlights are more like where the up top is, and the rest of it is kind of like here. It has some dimension, but it's a little drab. In brighter lights, the ends look better. So I am probably gonna flat iron this out and then do the review tomorrow. But this is it so far. All right, everyone, so this is just giving you an idea of what my hair looks like in brighter light. It's a little bit more cooler toned, a little bit more purpley. I see it more cool toned in the light. It is also not that sunny out, so that could be why too. But it is a good color outside. Inside it looks a little different under different lighting. All right, so I had smoothed it out and it looks a lot better. It faded some of the color out in the ends, but it looks just about even now. As I continue to wash, this should lighten up. It also didn't help that I had a demi color for 3 weeks in before that was not fully rinsed out, even though it was faded. Overall, I like the coverage. It covered really well on the sides and on the regrowth, so everything looks pretty even. There was no burning, no irritation. The odor was very low. It was not a strong odor. That is a pro with the color. Package design was decent. Contents of the box I liked. The only thing I would have done differently was maybe have done something that you add to the color itself to make it even more diluted, so you have more of the product, and it dilutes it down to how much it deposits on the mid shaft and ends. I also think that they should have included a shampoo as well, because I did shampoo it, and when it rinsed out, it was like orangey bright red. There was no violet to it, so this is a pure tone. I will say that if you have gray hair where you're 50% gray or lighter, if you're 100% gray, do not use this. If you're 50%, really consider it, because it might turn your hair a bright reddish pink. That being said, I like the result. It definitely is more of a stronger, more vibrant, bolder red, which I'm not used to, and as you've seen, looks nice, really nice outside. It is very similar to some of the other colors I tried, and I will say for something that is a box color at a Sally Beauty Supply, this is a lot better compared to something you can get in the drugstore, because the quality is there, as well as the contents, and it's really not that expensive compared to most dyes. You do pay for what you get, and it is cheaper than the salon. Definitely is a pretty vibrant red, so if you have dark hair, this will come out really nice. If you are blonde and you use this, not so much. It might come out too red or come out pinky. So if you are a medium brown, dark brown, maybe even dark blonde, you could use this product. Rating it out of 5 stars, I probably would give this color a 4 out of 5. Great results. I don't really see myself staying this color for long or using this, only because I tend to like colors that are a little bit more cool toned. And this is red, but I wish that it would have been more purple based. But I like that it was using colors that are pure tones, and you do get what you, oh my gosh, how do I word this? You get what you see. It has a lot of direct dyes. That was the word. Has direct dyes, so you get what you see in the bottle. It is red. There is no surprises. You don't know what to expect. You have a pretty good idea from this, so you can get in darker lighting, but a really nice medium red. So with that being said, like, comment, hit that subscribe button down below, and let me know if you guys have used any of the shades from Ion Color Brilliance. I know that the 4VV, it looks purple, but it actually comes out as brown. My friend had used it and it didn't look good, so I will not be reviewing that one. If they come out with more red shades, I might try one of those, or maybe like a purpley shade, like a medium purple. I just wanted something that was a little bit different, a little bit more intense. Also, I forgot to mention this. The shine is there. When I was rinsing my hair and shampooing it, after the shampoo, my hair still did not feel damaged or dried. It actually felt silky and soft. I can get my fingers through it. And then when I threw the After Color conditioner in for 5 minutes, it made it even softer. So the After Color conditioner is a great asset to this product, and I highly recommend it. So you don't have to get any conditioner, just get its shampoo and get a separate mixing bowl if you want to pour it out and apply to the mid shaft and ends bowl and brush. Because you really don't want to be combing through your hair when it has a lot of color in it. That can make it break. Also, gray-wise, it did cover quite a bit of my grays, so it looks like I have highlights up here. You can see areas like there. I did notice I have a little bit more gray than usual, so I have to keep that in mind when I color in the future, because it might come out a little too red or too pinky. But as I always say, you can never be too red, too rich, or too vegan. So on that note, like, comment, hit that subscribe button down below again. Forgot to mention my other points. And let me know what you guys think of this product and if you guys have tried it. See ya.